Welcome to Sweethearts or Rivals. I'm Charla.
I'm Justin.
What's on our table today?
Keyflower.
Keyflower is a game that plays 2 to 6 players. Can take you 90 to 120 minutes.
Yep.
It's recommended for people ages 13 and up. The copy we have is published by Hutch & Friends and R&D Games.
Right on. What we're going to do is switch the camera around so we can show you how to set up, and then we're going to play.
We'll be right back.
We're back.
And we're going to keep setting up.
Yes, because we are not set up yet. So we've got all our resources here. We've got wood, stone, iron, gold. Gold is a wild resource. It can be used in place of any other resource whenever you're paying for stuff or if you're scoring points. At the very end of the game, any gold that's kind of left over that you have not used is worth 1 point per gold. Very important. We have a great big bag full of all the meeples except for the green ones. The green ones are a special meeple that you only get from certain tiles, so they go right in here. And then of course we have a bag of skill tiles. And then we've got tiles and tiles and tiles and tiles and tiles, which is the rest of the setup. We have our little houses, which are player screens, so I can't see what Charla has and she can't see what I have. And we start off with 8 random meeples behind our screen. Should we show off what we got right now?
Why not right before we start to play?
Okay, good enough. So today we're just going to be playing the base game, and then in future videos we'll take a look at the Farmers expansion as well as the Merchants expansion. But just today, the base game, except we do have quite a few just mini tile expansions that are just thrown into the base game. Those will stay in there. Right on. So the first thing we have to do for setup is we have our home tile. So we take our home tile and we randomize them, and then we do a little switcheroo. And which one do you want?
That one.
This one's yours.
So let's see. Home 1.
Home 1, which means you are
P1.
First player. Next thing we do is we have the Keyflower and the Sea Bastion, and these go out. I'll put them right there maybe. And then this is the first player tile. So these just kind of stay there for most of the game. So I'll place those like so. The next thing we have to do is we need to hand out the winter tiles, which is kind of odd because the winter tiles are the last tiles that get played. But you kind of get a glimpse at what possibly you might be able to score for endgame scoring. Possibly. There's a whole lot of possibly in this game.
Now you have all the tiles from the expansions in there, right?
Yes, I do. So if we do come across any tiles that have the expansion, we'll be able to tell because they have these little symbols on them. There's a little kind of scrolly type thing for the merchants, and then there is a little pig for the farmers.
So if we get one of those, we'll just trade it in.
Yeah, exactly. And the number of tiles that we each get for winter tiles is going to be 3. So 1, 2, 3.
Okay. So
and I'll just put that there just in case we need to swap.
We need to trade in.
The rest of the winter tiles are out of the game. And that's one of the great things with Keyflower is that every game is going to play out very differently because there are a lot of tiles and there's only so many that come into the game each time you play. So then we take a look at our winter tiles and we kind of maybe think, are we going to go for that kind of end game strategy planning? And then we take our winter tiles and we just kind of put them off to the side because they don't come into the game until much later. Then we have our spring tiles, our summer tiles, and our autumn tiles. So these tiles are out, we don't need them, we're going to play spring. Spring tiles get mixed up, and then we're going to place a certain number of them out here, and then we're going to play our first round. And we do have, just like the winter tiles, we have the expansion tiles mixed in. So again, as we lay them out, any of the expansion tiles that come out, we'll just shuffle them off. We've got the keywood. We have the storyteller. The gold mine.
This one's promotional. It's got a frog on it.
Yep. That one's out. We have the peddler.
Ooh, that's how you get some green meeples.
We have stable. And we have a miner.
A miner, like in a mine, but not like a young person.
A minor. Not
Right.
a miner.
Right.
I don't know, that doesn't make any sense. Alright, then the way that we have to set these up, we have to have some space in between them. So I got my home tile, you got your home tile, we got our winter tiles, and the first round is almost set up. The last thing we do is we fill up the future boats.
Okay.
So meeples for you. Alright, so now the boats are set up so we can kind of get a glimpse at what's coming up at the end of this round.
Mm-hmm.
And now, do you want to reveal what we have?
Sure.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay. I'll look away.
These are the meeples that I have to bid with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll look away.
And these are the meeples I have to bid with. Alrighty. So you have the first player marker, which means you get to go first.
Mm-hmm.
And what that means is that on your turn, you've got a number of things you can do. What you're going to be doing is taking one or more meeples of the same color and placing them somewhere everywhere. You can place them on your own tile to activate it. You can place them on a tile in an opponent's village to activate it, but you're going to be giving them those meeples. You can place them on any of the tiles out here to activate them, but whoever wins that tile is going to get those meeples. Or you can place them on the outside of any of these tiles, and I'd be placing mine on this side, and Charla would be placing hers on this side in order to bid for that tile. You can also bid here for the first player marker, and whoever wins this doesn't get the tile, but they will get the first player meeple, as well as be the first person to choose which boat they get to take from at the end of this round. Some of the intricacies of how the bidding works in this game is if I take and put a red meeple right here, if Charla wants to bid, so she's going to have to use the same color and she's going to have to bid at least one more than I do. Regardless of whether you're bidding or activating a tile, if there's already a bid or an activation on that tile, you're going to have to use the same color meeple. So if you can remember your opponent doesn't have any yellow, you can bid for something with yellow and know that they're not going to be able to outbid you. You don't have to bid in increments of one. You just always have to outbid the next person. There's no limit on how many meeples you can put out for the bid, but when you're activating tiles, there is a limit, and the limit is 6 meeples total. So if I activated the keywood with 1 meeple, and then Charla would have to activate it using 2 of the same color, and then somebody else could activate it with 3 of the same color, there is a maximum of 6 meeples on each tile for activations. Mm-hmm. So there's a trick there where you can mess with people. So the first person to activate a tile might activate it using 2 meeples, and then the next activation will require 3, and then that's 5, so you can't activate it anymore.
And you do have to keep in mind too that to activate the tiles takes a lot of meeples.
Yeah.
So when you're bidding, all the meeples that you bid with go back to the bag.
That's right. If you win the tile that has been activated, those meeples do come back to you, which is nice. The other thing too is that if you have bid for a tile and now you're losing that bid, one of the things you can do is you can take all the meeples from the losing bid and shift them somewhere else, but they have to stay together and they can't go behind your screen. At the end of the round, when we actually take the tiles that we've won, if you have any meeples out on the board that are losing bids, they do come back to you. But anything that's part of a winning bid goes into the bag. You lost them. So that's kind of the in and out of the bidding stage of the game, which is most of the game really. And we have a stable, which gives us more movement of resources as well as upgrades. We have the peddler, which allows you to take and change yellow meeples into these special green meeples. Ooh. The keywood will get you wood, the miner will give you iron, the gold mine will get you gold, and the storyteller will give you another meeple or one of the skill tiles. And that's what we have to bid upon. All the tiles can be upgraded, and resources are going to go all over your board, and we're going to see what happens. You get to go first.
Okay. First off, I'm going to bid this one.
Okay. I too will bid for that one. That's a good tile.
Well, I'll bid for this one then.
Just looking, I need iron and stone to upgrade my home. You need wood and stone. So maybe I will bid for this one.
I really would like to have this one.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm gonna really want that one. Can't give you both of the good ones. That's just silly.
Then I'll move this one here.
Okay. And then I'm going to activate that to get 2 iron. And because that tile's not part of my village yet, both of those go right to my home.
I hate to do it, but I think I have to activate that.
Gives you a gold right to your home.
Thanks.
Yep. And then I'm gonna bid for the stable.
I'm gonna put this here and see if I can get another meeple
Nice.
to bid.
Yeah.
And I get, close your eyes, this color. Here you go.
I don't think there's anything else I can do. So I think I shall pass.
Really?
I've passed.
Well, I'm gonna put that and get that in my home.
Piece of wood in your home?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because you didn't pass, it opens it up back if I want to do stuff, but no, I shall pass again.
I'm gonna upgrade my home.
Nice. So it takes the 2 resources, and then you flip the tile.
Right. So it started with 1 movement and 1 upgrade. And now I can have 2 movement and 1 upgrade. And at the end of the game, it'll give me 5 points.
Nice. Now it's very easy because we're just starting, but when you have lots of tiles out, when you upgrade one and flip it, you got to make sure that when it flips, the orientation stays the same. Dun dun dun. I shall pass again.
I'm just debating if I should bid on something else or if I should keep what I have behind my screen. I think I will use my meeple and bid on this.
Okay. I still pass.
And I pass.
Alright. So now that we've passed, we're going to collect all of our winning bids. So this is yours, and these come back to me.
And these go back in the bag.
Yep. You won this one, so that goes in the bag, and this goes to you. You won this one, so that goes in the bag, and this goes to you. And then all of these go into the bag, and these go to me.
And now we put our meeples back here, and we arrange our tiles.
Yep.
And you can move them around if you want to.
Yes.
But your roads have to connect to roads.
Mm-hmm. Roads have to connect to roads, water has to connect to water, fields have to connect to fields. But you can take and shift the orientation of your tiles around if you want. But once you have placed a tile, you cannot change it. Because nobody bid for the first player, it is going to shift to me, but not until after we choose a boat. So you get to choose your boat first.
This may seem silly, but I'm going to take these ones.
Really?
Yep.
What do you need that for?
Need what for?
That tile. You don't need that skill tile for anything.
That's...
I think she needed that skill tile because I needed that skill tile. And she's like, haha, you ain't getting that skill tile.
I didn't even look at your silly things.
Yeah. A likely scenario of unlikeliness. So, now that the boats have come in and we've gathered a whole bunch of new resources, I become the first player, or start player. We are going to be moving into summer, so that still has a summer, that still has a summer, so these boat tiles stay the same, which means now they're going to get some new stuff on them. Alright, our boats are loaded up. The next thing we do is we go to the summer tiles. Alright, so we got the next round set up. It's summer. We've got some new tiles out. Our boats are all ready to go. I'm the first player. We have the hiring fair, which means you can put a meeple on there and get rid of one skill tile in order to get 2 more randomly from the bag. The farrier gives you more transportation of resources and more upgrades. The carpenter allows you to trade in a saw skill tile to get 3 wood. This boat right here, it's very interesting. The boats don't activate, so you don't have to ever put meeples on them. But this boat here allows you to get a green meeple at the end of every round when we get our boat stuff. The store allows you to turn a blue meeple into a green meeple, and this boat allows you to basically ignore the resource requirements for any upgrade. It can be any resource, which is kind of nice. And it is my go first. So what do I want to do? That's very tricky. I think what I would like to do first is I would like to activate the hiring fair in order to trade this pickaxe for 2 more skill tiles, because of course you took the skill tile I really needed.
Yes, I did.
So I get 2 from the bag. I got a pickaxe, which I did not want. And I got a pickaxe, which I did not want. So I gave up a pickaxe for 2 pickaxes. That's happiness. Your turn.
I'm going to activate this so I can trade a yellow meeple
Yep.
to get a green one.
There you go.
Thanks.
The first round is really kind of straightforward. You grab a bunch of stuff. But now it's tricky because I can activate my stuff, the stuff on here. I can activate her stuff.
And we have to like upgrade stuff, and we only have so many meeples.
Yeah. So I'm going to bid for the hiring fair before Charla grabs it.
I'm going to bid on that, so he can't bid on that.
I knew she was going to do that. That was
Then
so
you
dumb.
should have bid on that.
I really should have. That was dumb. Okay, what can I do now? Looking at how many meeps I have left. Why don't I do that, and then maybe I can get some green meeples later.
Maybe you can. I'm going to bid on that because now I need some more of a certain color.
Good to know.
And I can only pull one out.
Okay.
It's going to be this color. I'm showing you. I'm going to show them.
Sorry.
Okay.
Alright, now what am I going to do here? I'm going to take blue. And I'm going to put it there and add to that bid because I really don't want you to get that. Here you go.
Okay. I'm going to have to put this here and try to get another meeple.
Okay.
To see if I can add anything to books behind my screen so I can do anything for the rest of this round.
Okay. Getting another meeple.
Here you go.
My go. Okay. The next thing I am going to do is I am going to activate that to get a piece of gold. Done.
And that color that I got didn't help me, so I'm just going to try one more time, not for a meeple, but to see if I can get a skill tile that I need.
There you go.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to activate my stable so I can move 2 resources, piece of gold, piece of iron, and then upgrade my stable. Done.
I'm going to have to put this meeple here so I can get 1 piece of wood.
1 piece of wood. There you go. I'm going to put these 2 right here so I can get another piece of gold.
And I'll put this here so I can move this 2 spaces.
Okay.
Actually, maybe I'll move it 2 spaces this way.
All right.
I think. Yep.
And activate that to get 2 iron. Okay.
I pass.
You pass? Okay. I'm going to activate this so that I can move one thing, which will be this, and then I can upgrade my gold mine. Your turn?
Pass.
Pass, which means I shall bid on a carpenter.
Pass.
I too shall pass. Alrighty. So this goes in the bag and I get this. These go into the bag and I get this. This goes into the bag and I get this.
And this goes into the bag. Now someone could randomly get it.
Yep.
These go out of the game.
Out of the game. Okay. Alright, placing our tiles.
And then all of our meeples on our town come off.
Yep. Get to choose a boat first. Let's go with this one. For reasons. So you get all of those. And then I get a green meeple because I'm a boat. And then this one, because it's going into autumn, this one actually flips. So the Keyflower no longer brings a lot of stuff with it. And then you become the first player. Alright, so we're all set up. Should we show what we have behind our screens?
Sure.
Do you want to go first?
Okay.
Okay, I'm looking away.
Okay.
Alright, show off what I got. Alrighty. Alright, so we're ready for the third round, autumn. We have a barn, and basically whatever resources you manage to get on the barn tile is going to give you 1 point at the end of the game. But if you can upgrade it, any resource you get on that tile for the end of the game will give you 2 points, which is nice. The sawmill gives you 3 points, but if you can upgrade it with 3 wood, it will give you 10 points for the end of the game. The goldsmith is going to give you no points, but if you can upgrade it with 2 gold, you're going to get 7 points for the end of the game. The blacksmith will give you 2 points for every piece of iron you get on that tile.
Wow.
3 points if you can upgrade it, but they have to be on the tile. The well is going to give you 3 points, 7 points if you can upgrade it with 3 of any resource. And then finally, the forge will give you 3 points, 10 points if you can upgrade it with 3 pieces of iron.
Tricky.
And now that we're into autumn, most of the tiles, and all of the tiles that came out this round for us, are getting into more point scoring instead of activation for stuff. And you are the first player.
First of all, I think I'm going to activate this.
Okay.
So I can upgrade this.
Nice. All you need is 1 skill tile.
A saw, actually.
A saw. Nice.
Yeah, I needed a saw skill tile.
Well, let's just take the sawmill.
I'm going to activate my key wood.
3 wood for you. Whoops, that went behind my screen, which was silly. Goes to you. Alright, I'm going to use a blue worker to go here. Gets rid of a saw tile, and I get 3 wood.
I'm going to activate my home.
Okay.
So I can move 1 thing 2 spaces and upgrade my peddler.
Cool. Did you want to move a different resource 1 space? Because you could have just gone with 1.
Oh, yeah, there is a road there.
Yeah.
Might as well move that one there.
Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of my red guys to go there so I can get 2 gold right there. Done.
I will activate this so that I can get 2 green workers with this yellow man.
Yowzers. There you go. Next thing I need to do is I need to activate my stable, which allows me to transport 4 items. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I can do 2 upgrades if I want. So this can upgrade, and this can upgrade. Okay.
I'm going to bid on that.
Nice. Use those to get 2 more gold.
I'm going to bid on that.
Yowzers. Guess I should start bidding on some stuff. I'll bid on the well.
I'm going to have to put 2 workers here and trade this one in for 2 more green workers.
There you go. I'm going to take a yellow guy here, and I'm going to activate this so I can get rid of one of my pickaxes for 3 more skill tiles.
I'll bid on that one.
Whew. I was really scared you were going to take my sawmill from me. Because you just had 2 green workers.
Oh. Yeah, I should have.
I was worried.
Oh, that was dumb. I should have. People are yelling at their screens now.
I'm going to take my 2 yellow meeples here, and I'm going to activate this again to get rid of, give up one of my anvils for 3 more skill tiles.
Oh, I really should have.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna activate this. I move that so I can flip it. Luckily I got that boat, so all I'm gonna have is wood. For the whole game.
Lots of it.
Yeah.
Alright, what to do now? Got 2 blue meeples here, so I can do that and spend this saw tile to get 3 more wood. Done.
I'm gonna put this meeple here and get a meeple and a skill tile.
Okay.
It would be really convenient if I got that green worker that I put in there.
That would be. Let's hope not.
Let's see what it is. And a skill tile.
Yep.
There you go.
There you go. Alright, what's next? Next, I am going to, can't activate that one, but I can activate that one. So I'm going to activate my home with a red tile. I can move up to 2 things, but I don't need to move any at all. And I'm going to give up 3 wood to upgrade my carpenter.
I can put these 3 meeples here to trade in this 1 yellow worker for 2 more green workers.
Well, crap. I'm in trouble.
I don't know if you're in trouble.
Well, you got 3 of them now. I think I'm in trouble. Alright, I am going to take 2 of my red workers, and I am going to activate my home again so that I can spend this anvil skill token to upgrade my miner.
You have an awful lot of points flipped over there already.
Everything in my village is currently upgraded.
I'm just saying, like, I flipped 1 here that gives me 5 and 3, so I have 8.
Yep.
But you already have, like, 28.
28.
You have 28 points to my 8 points.
Yep.
I'm really hesitant on throwing all these green meeples in the bag, but I don't think you can have that. 20 points ahead of me.
Okay.
But I don't think I'm going to be able to upgrade all of them, is the issue.
Well, some of them are worth points without being upgraded.
True.
And even if you don't upgrade them, you are denying me
10 points.
from getting those points right.
Mm-hmm.
I pass.
You pass.
Yep.
I think I pass as well.
Okay, so that means we're done. So, I get my green meeple back. You lose all of those green meeples into the bag.
Mm-hmm. Just horrible. It's not a good example of how to play. I don't
know about that.
We'll see.
And you get those tiles. This tile nobody got, so it's out of the game. And then I lose that into the bag. Whoops. Sorry. I knocked over your house.
I saw that.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, right.
I get this one tile, which this can go. La. All of our meeples go back. You're first player and nobody bid for the first player, so you get to choose which boat you would like to take. And I'm going to get a green meeple.
I think I'll have to take this boat.
Okay. And then that flips. Alright, so we got all of our tiles and everything. First player comes over to me. We don't put anything on the boats for winter, and we don't go into the winter tiles and place them out. What we're going to do actually is we're going to look at the winter tiles that we picked up at the beginning of the game, and you can place out 1, 2, or 3 of them. It's your choice. The boats don't get anything because in winter nobody arrives on the boats, but they are now on their side here, so that whoever wins the first player tile for this round not only gets this tile to place in their village for points, but gets to choose which of the boat tiles they're going to place in their village for points. So now we get to choose which one of these are going to go out. And I'm going to place all 3. Oh, no wonder you wanted skill tiles. Alright, and I'm first player, so I get to go first. Let's do that.
I think I might as well do that.
Okay. I'm going to activate that to get rid of one of these skill tiles to get 3 more.
I really wish I could have placed this one there instead, but I couldn't because of that road.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to upgrade it. It's placed wrong anyway because of that road.
Oh, yeah. Is that the one you just got?
Yeah, I have to move it. That's sad. There's no way to fit it there. I guess it could go there.
Yep.
But it's still not going to help me because it's still...
way out there.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I think I am going to have to do this so that I can get 2 more green meeples.
Okay, 2 more green meeples. There you go. I'm not happy about all these green meeples coming around. So let's do that.
I'm going to do that.
Okay. I am going to do this, and I can move 3 here and upgrade. My well gets upgraded.
And I'll do that.
Okay. Then I'm going to do this and get rid of one of these so I can get 3 more skill tiles.
I just can't remember how many different color meeples you had. Like if you had a good variety or if you were heavy on a certain color. Because I know I'm heavy on a certain color.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering what meeple color to choose to activate that. Because I need
Gotcha.
some more meeples. But I don't want to keep pulling the same color meeples that I put on there. Because that would be useless.
Yep.
But I see you've placed 3 red on there.
I have indeed.
I guess I'll use yellow here.
Okay.
I get a meeple and a skill tile.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah.
6 of them. And an iron.
I wasn't willing to give up 3 meeples for that.
Darn it. Not what I wanted at all.
Gotta see if I can get another skill tile.
Okay. you go. I'll take that and get rid of one of the saws and get 3 gold.
I'm gonna have to get three wood.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm gonna get rid of another saw for another 3 gold.
Gonna have to get 3 more wood.
There you go. Go blue for 2 more gold. Okay.
I'm gonna move something, 2 things once.
There we go. And I'm gonna go with 2 more blue. 2 more gold. And if you got blue workers, you can always use mine. Not that you want to give me blue workers, but it does let you move 4 and upgrade 2.
Yeah, if I had blue workers. I guess I should have looked at that earlier. Not that I want to give you blue workers because you have that.
True.
But you're right about moving 4 and upgrading 2.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get maybe a blue worker to activate that. Seems silly though, really. But I can try for 1 more worker.
There you go.
And we're hoping for blue. I have not pulled the color of meeple out of this bag that I wanted the whole game.
Wow.
Okay, I'm going to show me and them at the same time.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's the same color I pulled every single time. Oh, except for that one green one,
There you go.
which I think you already knew about. I don't know.
I know now.
Yeah. Okay.
I shall pass.
There's absolutely no way for me to try to get any more workers, and I only have 1 blue worker, so I can't use your 4.
Stable?
Yeah.
Okay. Bummer.
So I'm going to move 2 pieces of wood,
Mm-hmm.
1 spot,
Yep.
and upgrade 1 house.
Nice. There's lots of points.
Are you still passing?
I shall pass.
And then I can only do this 1 time. Of course, like you said, you've got that one there.
It would give me the 3 red, but you'd be able to activate my home twice.
Why would I give you 3 red on there? I'd only be able to put...
No, you could put 1 and then on your next turn
Oh,
put
yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I need 3 red here.
Okay.
So I can move 1, 2.
Yep.
And I still can't activate it. But I could upgrade this. So let's do that. It costs me a random skill tile.
Gotcha. But it doesn't give you any points unless there's stuff on it.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, good. I still pass?
Okay. So then I'm going to have to use your home.
Yep.
So I can move
2 and upgrade 1.
1, 2, and upgrade this.
Nice.
I'm not giving you too many points by putting these 2 meeples on here to move this up here.
Okay.
Wish I had another one, but I don't. So now I'm just wondering if I can do anything else. I don't even think I have to bid on first player because I'm pretty certain I know the one you're going to choose, which wouldn't give me any points hardly at all. But it would give you 6 points, so maybe I should bid on that. What?
It's funny because I forgot to bid on first player, and I really should have. Because whoever gets first player not only gets this choice, but they get this tile as well.
So I think I should probably bid on that.
Darn.
So let's just see what color I'm going to use. Well, let's just use green because of this.
Yep. Because I can't bid for that. I still have to pass.
And I'm pretty sure with what I have behind my screen, I have to pass as well.
Alright. So I get this tile and this tile, and these go into the bag because they're gone. You get those 3 tiles. This also goes in the bag, and you get this and your choice of boat. This one gives you points for transportation. This gives you point for the biggest loop that goes from your home and then back. I think yours would be 4. Mine would also be 4.
4 for this.
Yeah.
2 for me for that, and that would give you 6.
Yeah.
So I best take that.
Okay. And that is the end of the game. Now we just have to do our end game scoring, which means we have to take all of our things and place them wherever we want them to score. For example, Charla gets 3 points for every select or collection of 3 meeples, one of each of the 3 colors. She can assign meeples to get points that way, but not if she can get points from meeples in another way. You have to kind of choose. A better example, I guess, would be that Charla can get 10 points for every, is it 5?
Every 5, every 5, whatever kind of.
Yeah. Or she can get 10 points for every collection of 3 of a type. So I'm sure she's going to put these for the 10 points each.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Because this could be 10 points and that's 10 points.
So now I'm just going to get a piece of paper and a pen so we can count up our scores. Alright, so we've counted up our score. The first thing you do is you look at any of your tiles that have been upgraded and you count up those points. So looking at my upgraded tiles, I got 35 points. Charla, how many did you get?
28 points.
Nice. Then what you do is you look at any of your tiles that are going to give you end game scoring, so winter and autumn tiles. And again, if you assign kind of something to one tile, it can't be assigned to a second tile. So I got 18 points for my skill tiles because I got a whole lot of these. I got 9 points for having 3 sets of 5. Then I got 4 points for my boat because my largest kind of circular path from my home is 4. And then the last thing I got was 12 points for my 6 pieces of gold. And Charla, you got?
I was able to use my start player meeple as any color meeple I wanted. So for this I got 15.
Nice.
For that I got 20 points for this. Or I could have had 10 points on that one and 20 points for that one. It's the same thing, 20 points. Then I got 4 points for that.
Nice.
I got 2 points for that.
It's a good thing you kept that from me.
And then I got 6 points for surrounding that.
Nice. And then no extra gold.
Right.
Okay. So, adding them together, Charla gets a very respectable...
Oh, that means I lost by a lot.
No, actually, you did not lose by a lot. You got 75 points, and I won with 78.
Oh, that was way closer than I thought.
Yeah, 3 points. And yeah, I got a lot of stuff like going, and then the very end round where you had all your green, and you just took everything.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Or I would have lost by a lot.
And then, stupidly, I passed when I had 2 meeples left. I should have bid for the first player point marker.
Oh.
That almost lost me the game. That was dumb. But, yeah, that's Keyflower. The base game.
It is.
Ron, thanks for watching.
We'll see you in the next video.
Laters. So, for example, if I activated this one, hi Jinx. So, looking at my upgraded tiles, I got 35 points, and Charla, you got?
This many. Can't remember.
28. Can I say that again?